Hi, and welcome to San Francisco. I'm Captain David with Spinnaker Sailing here at Pier 40. Today, we're going to talk about heaving to, and I don't mean how to deal with seasickness. A heave to is a way of parking the boat. It's a way to stop the boat's forward movement, calm the boat down, and give you time to have lunch, take in a view, or even make a repair on the boat. It is also used as a storm tactic, and it has saved many boats from being sunk. We aren't going to go over heaving to as a storm tactic, but there is a great book by Lynn and Larry Pardee. Their book is on storm tactics and heaving to, and it is available on Amazon. What we are going to go over is how to park the boat and take a break. Before we get into how we heave to, let's refresh your memory on how the boat is powered.
As the boat is sailing along, the wind is creating pressure on both the main and the jib. As the wind hits the jib, it is trying to force the bow in this direction. If that happens, the stern will want to go this way, toward the wind. As the wind hits the main, it is trying to force the stern to go this way. If that happens, the bow will want to go this way, towards the wind. But if the sails are balanced with equal pressure, the boat will want to move in a straight line.
The basics to a heave to are sail into a beam reach or tack into a beam reach, backwind the jib, let the main out all the way, and get the tiller all the way over to the main and leave it there. This is what the boat will look like when the heave to is completed.
What is happening here is with the jib backwinded, the wind is pushing the bow away from the wind. That would then normally make the stern come to the wind like this. But with the main taken out of play, there is no pressure on the stern from the wind. And by using the tiller to tell the boat to turn towards the wind, the pressure on the bow offsets the tiller and the boat has stayed in a beam reach. But the boat isn't moving forward. This offset in power has stalled the boat. Instead, the boat is drifting to leeward at about 1 knot or less, but not moving forward.
Let's take a look at a heave to being performed on the water. First, we'll backwind the jib by hand. Then we'll tack it into a heave to and let the jib backwind itself.
After Garrett gives the command to heave to, watch me backwind the jib.
Stand by to heave to in 3, 2,
I do this
1.
by grabbing the lazy end here and guide the clew over to the windward side as I ease the working end here.
Heave to.
As soon as the jib is over to the other side of the mast, we release the main to take all the pressure off the stern. Here you can see the wind putting all the force on the bow and the jib. As the bow falls off, Garrett counteracts the fall off by moving the tiller to the main. The rudder is now telling the boat to turn to port, but the bow is keeping the boat to starboard. This results in the boat no longer making forward progress. We have parked the boat.
And heave to in 3, 2, 1. And tacking into a heave to leave jib. Tacking in 3, 2, 1. Tacking.
Heaving to is pretty simple, whether you backwind the jib by hand or tack into a heave to. Just keep in mind that you are drifting to leeward, and eventually you will collide with something in your path if you are not paying attention. This maneuver does take practice, but it's also fun. So practice this often in your class and every time you go sailing. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful, and until next time, cheers.